If we calmly observe our life once, we ourselves feel surprised at how busy, how hard, and how consistently we are living. But at the same time, one painful truth also becomes visible. We don't recognize how much we do, we don't acknowledge how much we grow, and we don't appreciate how strongly we stand. When someone from outside tells us, "You did well," we feel instantly happy, but telling the same thing to ourselves is very rare. We keep moving forward while ignoring our own effort, our struggles, our silent battles, and our small victories. And that slowly creates an emptiness within us. This is not visible from outside, but internally there is a feeling no matter how much I do, it is not enough. The root cause of this feeling is often not failure, but a lack of self acknowledgement. What is self acknowledgement? Self acknowledgement is not simply saying, "I did it." It is a deeper awareness, a conscious recognition, and an inner respect. It means valuing not only the work we have done, but also the effort we have put in. In our lives, many processes are invisible. Our patience, our discipline, our emotional control, facing our fears, fighting our doubts, all of these are also achievements, but we ignore them because they are not visible results. The real truth is that results are only the outcome of the processes, but real growth happens within the process itself. Even if you don't reach a goal, the discipline, consistency, and resilience you develop while working toward it are your real progresses. But if you don't acknowledge it, your brain doesn't register it as a progress. How our brain reacts? Our brain works on a reward system. When you do something and receive recognition or a reward, the brain releases dopamine, which increases motivation. But if you don't give yourself recognition after doing something, the brain doesn't receive a reward signal. Then it starts treating that effort as not important. If this repeats, motivation slowly decreases because the brain doesn't see a reason. Why should I continue? This is where self acknowledgement becomes powerful because it creates an internal reward system. Instead of waiting for external appreciation, you give your brain a signal: this is valuable, this is progress. Why we ignore it? Our conditioning runs very deep. From childhood, we develop a belief only if the result is perfect, it is an achievement. Because of this, we ignore the process and focus only on the outcome. Even if a task is 90% complete, we feel like it is not 100%, so it is not enough. Another dangerous pattern is that we downplay our success. We think this is not a big deal. Others are doing much better than me, and we make our achievements look small. This is not humility, it is self undervaluation. How our minds talk to us? There is a voice in our mind that constantly tells to us, but most of the time, that voice is not supportive, it is critical. This is not enough, you need to improve more, you haven't reached their level yet. This kind of inner dialogue slowly weakens our confidence. But imagine if that someone voice says, "Today you did better than yesterday, you are consistently trying." This may be a small step, but it is progress. This small change can transform your entire mindset. Real life deep examples. Imagine a person who is working daily toward a goal. Some days he is very productive, some days he struggles, and some days he feels doubtful. But at the end of every day, he tells himself, "This is not enough, I need to do more." Another person is on the same journey with the same struggles, but at the end of the day, he tells himself, "Today I did not give up, continued." That itself is an achievement. After few months, the first person is close to burnout while the second person grows stronger. The difference is not in effort, the difference is in acknowledgement. How to build self acknowledgement? To build self acknowledgement as a habit, the first step is awareness. You need to observe your thoughts and notice whether you are ignoring your achievements. The second, conscious appreciation. Take 5 minutes at the end of the day, mentally replay your day and identify 2 to 3 positive things you did well. The third, verbal or written acknowledgement. You can say it loud or write it in a journal. Today, I did this well. It may seem simple, but if done consistently, it can change your brain's wiring. Deep mindset shift. Self acknowledgement is not just a small habit, it is an identity shift. How you treat yourself is what you become. If you ignore yourself, your mind will also ignore you. If you respect yourself, your mind will support you. When you recognize your progresses, your confidence builds organically. Finally, remember one thing deeply. The place you are in today is because of your past silent efforts. The struggles no one saw, the discipline no one appreciated, the patience no one recognized. These are your foundations. If you don't acknowledge your journey, you will see your own story as incomplete. But when you start recognizing your progress, a new respect, a new belief, a new confidence begins to build within you. This is not confidence that comes from outside, it is strength that comes from within. From now on, make a small promise to yourself. I will not ignore my effort. I will recognize my progress. Because in this world, there is only one person who can truly understand your journey completely, and that is you. If you felt this video related to you and gave you value, support this channel by subscribing because we will bring you more deep mindset and life-changing content like this. And one small request, from today, you will start acknowledging yourself or not. Type acknowledgement in the comments and let us know, because it is not just a word, it is the start of your new mindset. Thank you for watching this video. Thank you, God, and thank you, universe.